Hello everyone, my name is Rainer and welcome back to Timberborn. In the last episode we worked of course on our water tank and we capped it off. So the water tank is fully done, and if we go all the way down here, we see there's a nice channel that brings the water into the tank. Bad water can come out. We prepared already an entrance for these water sources to bring more water in, and bad water will always be filtered out. And above, we put all kinds of levees to make sure that the soil around it is never contaminated, because I don't want that. We also noticed that this was very close to the surface. So that also means that we didn't have to dig too deep to start this tunnel. And we made a little outlet here for the water tank to make sure that our rivers are filled up. We of course will have too much water because we will collect more than we can store. So this will overflow for now, which is okay. It's the same as water coming out here. But yeah, we had a lot of resources. A lot of blocks. Oh, the logs are not that bad. But yeah, planks, we have quite a few. So in this episode, I already mentioned in the last episode, we still are in a drought, which means that the bad water sources that we have are actually dry. We have two more on the map which we never covered. That is this one and the one in the bottom right here. And I think we're gonna cap them both off. And then after that, we're gonna also work on this source, make it underground, and bring it over to the rest. And then we have all the liquids in our own control. And then this we can also remove again. I'm not sure what I was thinking exactly there, but I really don't know. But yeah, we will only have clean water on the map. So yeah, in order to get to this stuff, it's fairly simple, if I'm honest. What we can actually could make a line, but that's actually not that bad of an idea. Although we don't have a nice connection. Bad thing is that they only can have two connections here. We just need to go there for a little bit. So I'm just gonna make let me see, a platform. These trees are a little bit in the way, but we can do it here, I guess. Make a platform up, or a ladder up and there, and I think from there we can reach that. So you make a path. Oh, fantastic. You make a path here. Yes, and there. And then if you go to liquids, we have this bad water dome which seals a bad water source, can be opened or closed at will. So we're gonna use that. Maybe we could make bad water rigs everywhere, but it's a little bit of a waste of resources. So we're just gonna use this. It's fairly cheap for what we have. Yes, also 2,000 science points is nothing. We have 120,000. And all of this we're going to do at maximum priority, of course. And we should be able to reach that once we have the ladders. I'll keep an eye on that later on. For this one here, similar 2.6. Is this going to be enough? I think what I'm going to do, just to be sure, is make a couple of platforms over, and then from there make the bad water dome. So in case we don't make it in time, we are not walking through the dirty water. And then this, let's make it second highest priority. Yeah, that should already cover those two, and I think we can make them fairly quick, if I'm honest. But we will see. On this side, we lowered the priority of this wall a little bit because the beavers were working on that mostly, and we don't really need that urgently. The water level has dropped quite a bit during this drought, but that was mostly because I opened up a hole in our water tank in the last episode, and that drained a lot of this tank. I think with this tank already as it is here, we can survive indefinitely, at least at this difficulty level. Anyway, we can also start working on this part here. So what I want to do, let me see, do I want to remove all these trees? At least some of them, right? Resource for demolition. Let's remove all of this, and let's say this here. Just want to make some space because it is a little bit in the way. And then we have to work from up here because there's no water here, so we can avoid getting everything wet, and this can be regular priority. So I guess everyone is already working on these. Oh yeah, I mean that will go in very quickly. And this here, we're also working on this. I mean, I could have made ladders down so we can build these quicker. Maybe that's still a good idea. Let's do that. Let's actually do that one. So we can build more of these ladders at the same time. And then I will remove this again, of course, before the drought ends. Let's see. So water, we are in fine shape. Food, we are in fine shape. We have 140 beavers. We have quite a few ingredients, but yeah, we can go much further than this. Once we start grabbing the whole map, we have some more metal. We have 3 mines on this map. One we tapped into there. There's one, and I think, yeah, there's one more there. Okay, logs are under control now. We had some issues with logs for a while, but that's okay now. And yeah, seems that we are adding sufficient water in this area to keep everything filled up. Yeah, how high did I make this? 2.9, downstream 2.9. Because I think most of the water will come through here because we blocked this off. So maybe this wasn't that bad of an idea. I think I want to make all kinds of channels instead of water flowing everywhere. We can be a lot more efficient on where we use water and where we don't. We can make a big industrial area up here. Maybe make some power with this Badwater dome. If this one is a little bit up. I think this one is quite low. You could also make a power generator on this side. I mean, there's a lot of space on this map. Yeah, I think we could make it on this side also. And then we make a big industrial area with underwater power lines, I guess. I want to hide everything as much as possible. So water channels we can also have underwater with dirt on top. So we, yeah, I have some ideas where this channel is actually too high, but we can change that later. How are we doing here? I didn't pause, right? No, we're going very slow. I guess they were sleeping. That's okay. Everyone waking up. Get some food, guys. Eat. Okay, yeah, I seem to be working quite a bit here, which is fine, I guess. But I would like them to also work on this stuff. And let me see up here. How are we doing here? Can't reach that. We can't reach that yet. This is going to be closed. Yes. So we can select it to be closed or open, which is going to help if we want to make power. Because if we force it open, if I'm not mistaken, even during a drought, bad water will come out of this. So we will have a lot of power. Okay, we can build this now. That is perfect. So we can actually lower the priority of this one. Let's make it above average. And actually already stuff is going into here. Let's make sure this is built first, guys. And we can use the path instead of the stairs. Oh, stuff is already in there, actually. Just not building it. Let me see. So they are walking on there. So we can deconstruct this one and make sure this is picked up. And then this can be built as well as the one at the top. And with the amount of builders, I think this is going to be fairly quick. So we have all the resources. So maybe even before the drought ends, you will have all of these built. Let's wait and see. Okay, let's start planning here a bit so we can plan out some of the dynamites. Triple, gonna have some dynamite in this area. Middle here, it's gonna be 5. Yeah, so from here until there, I think. Oh, wrong button. Well, I think we can see here that it's gonna be 1 too high of that. That's fine. To plan it first anyway. And we just want to do it here so we can go down and build it from underwater. Because it seems that we can leave this soil here, which is great. So I think if that's triple, then we have to have a triple next to it, because this is going to be 1 lower, then a double, and then a single. And then we can have a path that goes in this direction, like so. 0.5 days. Let's see the progress we're making. This is very close. Just the gears need to go in, and the other one, no progress. Oh well. I guess this is gonna spew a bit of bad water. Can we finish this one before the bad water, before the drought ends? Also, yeah, I think so. Looks like. Though it's getting to nighttime, so maybe they won't. That's okay. Is that all of the resources? Resources are here. But yeah, it is nighttime, so these will come to life fairly soon. But we should be safe because we are on platforms and we won't touch the bad water. That should be the end of all the corrupted floor. Drought ended. Yeah, there it comes. You're gonna build everything? Yeah, no. Hungry. And now we're getting to work here. This one is actually capped off. So this is the last bad water we see on the top. So actually we didn't need to remove all these trees, but so because we leave the soil here. So also this, that's good. And then underwater ground, I mean. Then we start to make also levees here, I guess. All around it. Should be good. It might actually be a good idea to put some tank here with extract and a warehouse with dynamite. Let me see. We can make a large warehouse. Yeah, let's do that. And then a big tank there. Let's build these first. Extract this one. Oh, and this one will have dynamites. And we will be obtaining goods. And these have to be built. Okay, how are we here? As good as done. There we go. Capped off. So this will just flow all off the map. And then this will be cleaned as well. Very nice. And then the only place where we can get bad water is here. So we will try and fix that as quick as we can. Remove the trees, guys, and build the rest of the dynasts. We want to go in. Tank is now filling up. Yes. And will overflow soon. This stopped supplying water because... Question? I don't know. But we have plenty of water. Let's see. We need some more dynamite here. Triple dynamites. Oh, landscaping. So sure this gets built. Oh, nice. Explosives are here. Extracts, not yet. But yeah, that's the advantage of having so many haulers. Come on, guys. Oh yeah, overflooding it will. So that means it's full up until the point where we have built it. Need to see if we can have a nicer way of using the excess. I don't know. I might just have it flow off the map, but that also sounds like a waste. Let's see. Set this to normal. Extract. Is that all the extract that we have? We have a little bit more. Okay, this is all built. Detonates. Big hole. Good. Now let's see, because we do need to get a little bit deeper. Yeah, this is the height where we have the roof. So we need to go one more down. Single dynamites. Landscaping. Singles. All of this. I think I make levees on the side here already. Yeah, and then a temporary ladder down. Let's see. Maybe I make a temporary ladder here. Oh yeah, we cannot get there, of course. That's silly. Let's build this stuff. We have logs and planks here, so let's actually bring in some logs. And this should actually be fairly bit faster because now we are better prepared. So detonates. Then I am going to make another ladder down there, but now we should be at the correct height, and we are. So that's great. So now we can start working with tunnels, landscaping, tunnels. We should be able to build all of that easily and then go in this direction. Where is it? That's quite a way off. Let's bring it over. That should be the lowest level. And then I think the level above it, yeah, because the level above that is also still okay. So we can make tunnels here as well. Okay, don't need to connect that first. Doesn't matter. We can build in both ways. So let's make a path up, and yeah, I think I'll be back once we made some good progress here. This will take a while. Tunnel blocks we don't really need. Okay, explosives we need, definitely. An extract we need, but we're making it, right? We pause this one. More extract, please. Power is fine. Great. Awesome. Look how many beavers we can have here at the same time. Let's actually tell them to do the bottom layer first, like this, so that we always have beavers that can reach top layer. Do we want to tunnel around it? I think we can just dynamite down for those. But, and here also these three. Let me think. So you have to make a big hole here anyway. But it's the same for those 5. So I think we can cancel those. No, demolish, yes. And then if we go up, this is this. So we're already making progress here. So in a moment we can remove all these platforms up here and then replace them with levees. But yeah, the tunnels will have priority. Let's actually give these two also priority. So this is going fast. Dynamite is well, doing well. Extract's doing well. Let me see. Let's set this to normal. Planks. I mean, it looks as if we require more haulers, which is hard to believe with how many we have. This is all built, so we can demolish. Make sure that's only the top layer. Yes. Then here on the sides. Wait. Cancel. What I can do is build landscaping levees. So push everything aside here. Should be 100 are here. Oh wait. We have to cancel the builds here and here because these also have to go down. Yes. And these. Yes. And now we can do the levees. So, and then that should be in. No, wrong button again. Yeah, we have a little bit of material here, which we always can pick up. Just some things, that's fine. Okay, on the other side, we're working a little bit at the top here. I mean, we could actually also build here, and then add a couple of platforms. That's actually, we could build these platforms also, and then more levees, like so. Okay, construct. That's, I am doing this wrong again. Although, yes, demolish these. Let's see, apart from underground, I also want to get up here, and that should be fairly doable. It's not that high, so I'm just gonna add some ladders. Let's say there. That'll, no, that's fine. The ladders. And then make sure these get built, and then we can start dynamiting some other things. I think we want to have triples here, and maybe also there. We're gonna go all the way down anyway. So let's start with that, I guess. Maybe if we can do these, that would also be fine, to be honest. But I doubt we will be able to, unless maybe from the top we can reach that one. If we go down here again, or we take this path. I don't think we will be able to build those three, but that's okay. Can be the last one. This should help us build those. Yeah, all of these here. Downstairs in the tunnel, we're looking quite good. We're getting closer. This is making very fast progress, if I'm honest. And here we also have all these platforms done, so we can demolish all of those. Yes, and all of those. Yes, and then make sure to the levees again. This is easier, right? I think that's all. And lights. Okay, down. I'm gonna use quite a few logs here again, of course. How we with the log? 615 brought over, but each of these is 12. So I doubt that's gonna be enough. We really need to make sure that we have enough of these in here. But yeah, this tunnel is gonna be up in no time like this. You just have to build afterwards. So this is all the dynamiting, which will be done soon. Somehow it feels like this is going much faster than the other tunnel, but could be because of the game speed. Is it really that dumb? That would be dumb. It'd be really dumb. Or I'm just better prepared, which I hope it is, because we have this extract here and the explosives and quite a few logs. Although not that many. Don't have to bring some planks over. Seems like we're suffering from amount of haulers. How many haulers do we have? Jobs. Storage. No? Here we go. We oh, we're actually not filling up, but we have 35 haulers here. Yeah, this one doesn't get any workers because there are not enough beavers, even though we have 138 adult beavers. And builders, we have 24. That's quite good. What are these numbers? What distance? That doesn't really matter. Okay, let's build some more paths. Getting close. Are we at the top? Not there yet. But yeah, this is gonna be where we finish this part off. Yeah, I don't want to do this with tunnels, because that would be a bit silly. Once this is down, we can remove this barrier, because the water will have to come from the top instead of the bottom. Another fresh day. Yeah, we haven't built any of this stuff yet. We're just going down here. Okay, another drought approaching. That is just fine. 9 days. Let's see if we can get this finished before the drought hits. I doubt it, to be honest, because we have so many levees to build. And I mean, we have quite a few logs here. It's just the planks. The planks are really an issue. It's a good thing that it's not a bad tide, because then we would have had to pause the building of this tunnel. So that's a little bit nasty, but we can easily work through droughts. Okay, the bottom level is done. That's great. I want the edges to be done. See, demolish. Take the bottom level also. So demolish all of this. Yes. And make sure it all gets picked up again. Resources, boys. Reuse it. Okay, first dynamite is also in at the top. Really lacking. How much does each dynamite take in planks? Tunnel. 6 planks. Oh, no kidding. Oh, we are really lacking in... Oh, we did this that in time. Let me enable some of these. And maybe I'm gonna disable a builder's hut, because there we have 24 vacancies. Yeah, which means we won't have that many haulers. Yeah, we're missing half of them. Let me see, can we disable something else? Science? Yes, we can disable science for a bit. 136,000. Treated planks, we can disable those as well. And this is our only production of metal blocks. I think we have only 1 smelter, so let's leave that one enabled. Other than that, I think we're good to go. Maybe the dirt excavator. How are we on dirt? We're full on dirt. Let's disable that one as well. Okay, that's already much better. Extract can stay. Dynamite has to stay. Gears. I guess we can disable one gear. Workshop, or maybe two even. Yeah, we need to plank. Didn't we have no planks anymore a second ago? Anyway, okay, this is now built. Let's dynamite all of this. Detonates. And this as well. Again, we could build that one. Okay. Hop. And then we do triple dynamite again. Because we're far from the ends. So has to all go all the way down. Should we make a maybe we make some overhang 3x1? Yeah, let's do that. That will help us build maybe a 4x1, maybe even a 5x1. Let's do that. Hop. Yes, let's build it rapido. And then we make a path on there. I guess we can connect it up. Then we can reach everything nicely. Okay, down. Are we here? Ah, it looks like we're already connecting this. I think this means that we go down to there. Everything else needs a double dynamite go. Yeah, at least that's how I interpret it. Okay, let me see. Let's keep that enabled. We can demolish buildings. Those, yes, those. And then start building levees. Okay, here we can also demolish some platforms. Only the top layer, yes. And these. That's on this side. We can do something similar. That one. These on top. This up. Okay, go down. Some more stuff here. Pick it up. Making good progress. At the top, how are we looking? This is all in already. Yeah, I'm gonna wait with this. Maybe with the ones in the back. I could do the ones in the back actually. So we can start with the. So I think I said we needed a double, right? Yeah, this is here. 1, 2. So this needs a double dynamite. Landscaping, double there, top priority. And then we can start already putting levees in here. I'm gonna wait with the rest. I mean, this one we can also detonate and let's wait with that one. And then I think that is also all the way to the bottom. Yeah, okay. More levees. I think one higher. I think that is how high I want it to be. Yeah, let's detonate this as well. And I think this is also to the bottom. Okay, levee. So here we can actually already build all of it. This high. We're gonna put levees on. I think I'm gonna do it this high and then put okay, let's check all the way to the bottom. Nice. Levees. Let's do it that high for now. The rest we're gonna leave a little bit up. Okay, that's free. Levee there. Okay, these are almost all done. Demolish. Oh, yes. Yes. Let's wait with that then. Levee. Hop, 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 hop. No. Yes. Levees. And these we pick up again. What happened there? Oh, this is just yeah, sure. And then I guess we should start strengthening the edge, right? So let's say we want to do all of this. Make sure let's go this way. Yeah, that way we are actually building some stuff. Need a lot. Oh, wait, I have to do it on this side. This and this. Okay. Yeah, otherwise we apparently cannot breach this because stuff will fall down. A bit odd, but okay. Do this. That works. This also works. This also works. Yes. Ah, there the roof goes. So that one is still structural. Landscaping, levee, pushing it a little bit back. I realize that. That's okay. The build has started. 0.5 days. I don't think we're gonna be good to go. Yeah, we're not. Definitely not. That's not even a question. It was a silly remark. Let's make sure that these also get built. I guess we don't need planks for the levees, which helps. Because, yeah, logs we still have. Oh, planks are also in here now. We can stop bringing those in. I think we have enough. And this we can also stop bringing in. And that one also, just logs. We need more logs. And we have plenty. The drought is ended. No water is coming in here yet. Or is there? Yes, there is. Lower all of this. Build this one. Was it coming on two sides? It might be. Okay, that is blocked. Okay, this is gonna run dry now. I am not sure. But it's full of water already anyway. I mean, they can still walk. That's good. So they're just gonna get wet fur. That's perfect. Okay. So those are built. Yeah, if we demolish those, then the water will definitely come down again. So back to maximum. Wait, I want back to maximum priority. This is emptied. Can we demolish it now? Let's see. No. Yeah. Part of the roof falls down if I do that. Happy beavers. Happy beavering. Okay, we have now. Actually, building supports the terrain. Don't have this here. This is quite thick terrain here as well. That's so odd. Okay, Guess we have to wait a bit more. There's a levee here. Maybe it supports something here. Yeah, here. Being supported by this. Interesting. This is all 3 away. This is all 3 away. This is all 3 away. I guess so. But yeah, once we make these here, we should be okay. Okay, water is in. Levees are not built yet, but that's also okay. Yeah, these are just always open. I'm just gonna say open. Water doesn't flow back. That's good. It's just flowing this direction. That's all I want to achieve there. Okay, first floor, all the walls are in. I'm working on these walls here and then pathway. And then we can start dynamiting this and letting the water down. I think if this one is in, or even those two, we should be able to. It still supports the terrain. Oh, because the top layer is not in there. Of course, the bottom layer does nothing. I understand. Why are they making this last? That's so annoying. Anyway, we're so close. I guess up here we also need to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need to dynamite this as well because there has to be a wall. And I guess that will be lost. And it doesn't matter too much if this is lost because yeah, it's fine because the water will just push against there. That's okay. Just need to build this first. Aha, yes. So now we can deconstruct this up. I mean, we have enough planks. Let's just delete it. It's taking too long, and I think that will just remove it, right? And after this is in, we can start making this. And when this whole tunnel is in, we can close this off. Just make 2 levees here after removing the ladder. Then we can work from the top sides to do the rest. All right, and that would be all the water sources controlled. Water mastery unlocked. We even overflow there. Status. Oh, this is too high. So I don't think we even will overflow to here anymore. Well, we will. Oh no, wait, we let the water go there. I think I might just let the water flow out on the side. Back in we go. Okay, the walls are all in. Now the roofs. And the cleanup crew has been here. Let's do the cleanup crew. No stuff left behind. Wow, that was built fast. Okay, another drought. That could have been worse. Could have been a bad tide, but it's not. So yeah, let's hook this up before the next drought or during the next drought. And then we should never see bad water anymore. Okay, guys. Oh, we're actually dropping down on logs quite a bit, I notice. Do have we enable a couple more woodcutters. This one is enabled. Yeah, we added 2 more. We have 3 unemployed beaver. Oh wait, I disabled these. I was silly. And now we have all beavers working. Okay, back one up. This part of the roof is done. Nice. Yeah, that's okay. They can start from there. Very nice. I'll leave it like that. The drought has started. Let me see. Where are we? We still have a couple of levees to do here. We're getting close. And then I guess if this is now not producing water anymore, we can just detonate this. Let me see. 1, 2. Yeah, double dynamite in here. Landscaping, double dynamite. That's maximum priority. And let's do these actually. Yeah, we should be done by the end of the drought. It's 8 days. Okay, yeah, that's a long drought. So we're just gonna do all of this, finish it up. So I'm also going to add levees here to be at the correct heights. Make sure this is all maximum priority. Let's actually make this 1 lower. So again, I wanted to have the tunnel done first. So this is gonna be the top priority. And the dynamite here, I guess. It's down. Roads. Path. Resource recovered, which is a good sign, because otherwise it would be destroying stuff. But yeah, droughts, bad tides, they will not do anything to us. The game paused. Nice. Yeah, once this is in, we can start looking at the platforms and stuff. How to cap this off. Should be something like double, triple platforms, and then the single overhangs, capping it off with the impermeable floors, and then this should be all. So also very cheap to cap that off. Are we here? Come on, guys. Just a couple more. And last one. Nice. So do we still have to go down there? I don't think so. Let me see. Can remove the roads. Yes. Remove roads. What? This roads. We can remove the ladder there. Pick this up. Maximum priority. Oh, it's night again. Great. And once these are in, yeah, detonates. Nice. So that means we have a bit more water downstairs, but I don't really matter. It doesn't matter that much. Don't pause. Landscape levees. Levees here. Way to the same. So, and here we're gonna have the triple platforms. at least once, I guess twice. And I think this is the place where we have the overhangs. So, followed by the impermeable floors. Are they there? There. And once all of this is in, that's good to go. Well, after that, we can dynamite into here as well, because I want to make this a levee wall. And this is picked up, so we can close this off. Levee 1, 2, top priority there as well. Then the tunnel is done. Okay, perfect. And it's 5 more days until the wet season. This is never going to any issues anymore. So what I'm gonna do is also remove all of this and all of this. Make sure this gets picked up as well. There. And we can plan our dynamite here already. Let me see. There's the levees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of dirt. Okay, so that's double, triple dynamite that we can place here. And I guess all of these. Yep. This is closed off from the front, from the sides, and from the just this side. Go. I actually don't know what happens if you would dynamite on top of a levee. Would it break the levee? Can I put the dynamite on here? No. Must be built on the ground. But what if you have levee, then ground, and then do a double dynamite? Would it break the levee? No one knows, you know, but not too worried. Let me see. This is still accepting. I think we can make this like this. We don't need to add more resources here. We just need to dynamite down this part here. And I think I'm going to leave this for now. Water is never going to come down there anymore, but that's okay. Actually, we don't even need to have this here, right? Because what are we blocking, actually? Oh, wait, maybe we're blocking this from being overflowing. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that. Let's see, we have minimum water here. Maybe I should have this a little bit higher. Oh, how deep is this? Oh wait, this is completely full, of course. Yeah, maybe I should have a little bit more water coming out of these levees, these sluices, I mean. Let's make this not 0.05, but something like 0.2. Just that water comes out a bit. 0.25. And we have it one level higher. So the same, basically up to there, same there. So that does mean that water can overflow on this side. I might just block this off. I think I will. So demolish resources. Let's demolish all of this. Our build is not doing that much. Oh wait, if they're not doing much, that means that this is done. Detonate. Okay, let's check again. Should be 4 now. So 1, 2, 3, 3. I mean, triple dynamites. Top priority. Wow, this is already taken out. That's crazy. I mean, this does not serve any purpose anymore. I might just go through that. So I'm gonna make a wall here, I guess. Something like that. Just to contain this a bit. There's still not a lot of water coming out here. Let's say 0.5. I mean, water is flowing out. So this does drain quite fast. Oh, okay. Let's see. This is in detonate. And then we come to the levees. So now we're gonna add some more levees top. Oh, that's too high. So demolish that. Yeah, and then the rest can be maximum priority. And then we should have everything closed off. This is okay. They cannot get there, I guess. It's now filled up. This goes through the water quite fast, to say. I should have made it 1 lower, I guess. Okay, now this is all flooding. It is 1 too high. Yes. So what if we make another tunnel? But I'm gonna make it on this level? Level 1. No, level 2. I think on this level. So now it's on 3. No, I'm gonna leave it here. But maybe I'll make some levees here to direct it more into this water here. Because I don't need the rest to be flooded, honestly. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. So 3. I'm gonna make this 0.2 instead. And we're going to demolish some more resources. I'm being so kind to nature. And then I might just dynamite this. It goes down. So that's all I need. Okay, the drought has ended. How far are we here? This is not built yet. So I guess we're... Oh, this is almost done. Nice. This is done. So now this is now flooding. Let's check this out. This is already full. And I would assume that this water gets pushed through the sluices. Even though the downstream depth is 1, should go through there. Yeah, the water is still moving. Here it definitely is. Let me see. Over here. This should fill up fairly quick, right? Yeah, this is going up fairly quick. Yes. Escaping. Dynamites. Let's do this. Let's do this. Water level is rising. They're still building the tank here. I think we can go even higher than this, right? I think we checked this a couple of times. Terrain blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more up. Yeah. Oh wow, that's already in. Detonates. Because I don't care about this getting water. I want water to flow in there, indeed. Oh, now I probably... Oh, I can still build this. Okay. Demolish this path and more levees it is. Like so. I just want this to be filled. And it is really filled, right? So that also doesn't mean that it overflows here. So we don't even need to build something here because we just want to have just enough flow. Okay, that is too much. That is too much. But yeah, that's something we could have seen coming. So they all have wet fur now. Let me see. How is this? Oh, do we have flow? We have flow, right? It does look like it. Yeah, indeed. So it's pushing through here. Perfect. Nice. So it is working. Nice. So yeah, now we have this overflow just goes in this direction. I mean, yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. Or it even also goes up here. Interesting. So I mean, we could remove this again. Let's do that because it overflowing there is kind of pointless. Let's build this. Yeah. All right. So that is all there is to it. We don't. Okay, the books just left. Most of our resources are completely filling up because we're not using them anymore right now. How are we on power? Because I haven't looked at that for a while. But power is more than fine. Dirt, we used a little bit of dirt apparently, so we can enable this, but that's just a waste of workers because we don't have any storage for dirt. But the same is true for a lot of stuff. So maybe the next episode, now that we have all the liquids under control, next episode, apart from raising up this water tank, we could also look into making some kind of storage facility, a little bit bigger, a little bit more structured than this, because this is kind of messy. So I want to look at a permanent storage facility. Now, water storage facilities here, of course. I might... Should we deconstruct this? Because it doesn't make much sense anymore to have that. I'm not using it. Yeah, let's deconstruct this and let's demolish this thing. Oh, there we go. Now we can pick up these resources again. What is here? Some metal blocks, logs. Yeah, before we are not able to move it around anymore. All right. I guess that is quite a nice... I'm gonna leave this area open in case we want to make this tank wider. It has a lot of water in it, but as we saw in this episode, it also empties quite quickly. It did empty quite quickly, maybe not anymore, because now we have this channel, so we don't need to flood all of this other stuff. Can we not reach this anymore? Yeah, died due to contamination. Let's make some paths. I'm removing some resources here which are pointless because they're always flooded. We're not using it, so let's get rid of that. But yeah, storage seems like a good thing to focus on, and maybe also setting up a better structure for these zipline stations, because it's a little bit limited at the moment. That one we cannot reach. That's, I think, okay, maybe in the future. But yeah, we have conquered the map when it comes to water. Badwater we will never see anymore. The only bad water that's going to be in the map is going to be pushed down and going to be leave the map there, and all the good water will go through this tank basically, and that's all there's to it. So that's going to be it for the episode, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done it yet, and see you in the next video.